So another week and another just roll your eye moment from Stellantis and their performance division Dodge. This company just boggles the mind. I don't get it. They don't get the American market. They don't care about the American market. They definitely don't care about Dodge or Chrysler at all. Uh, they are a European company, and it shows. Uh, I'm gonna have another video going into a little bit of their product mix, and it's very interesting because today, right when I was getting ready to make this video, I saw an article. I didn't fully read it yet. That the head of Stellantis, Carlos Tavares, he wants Italy to basically give him more of a handout because the French government already does, because the French government is a 6% holder of Stellantis. Yes, you heard that right. They own 6% of the company. No wonder this company just bends over and does whatever the government tells them to do because they're looking for a handout. So I don't think they're going to get one here, though, for some reason. But I digress. The real reason this video is because they did something this week that actually was 5 days ago, but I just saw it yesterday and it boggled my mind. They did this. Because remember, last year was the whole we're going to have last calls, and we're gonna have last call, and everything's gonna be it's gonna be gone. Well, it has nothing to do with this video that is absolutely getting just ratioed to death. That's almost 3 to 1 at this point. I mean, if you don't understand that they don't get the American market, no Dodge performance guy knows the Dodge brothers' first names. I didn't know it. Horace and John. They died in 1920. This is a comical video. Hopefully one day I can just go through the whole thing because it is just too funny. It's 10 minutes of just sheer comedy. But this week's comedy does not come from this announcement of the 2 appliances and the 1 car that's going to be completely financially out of reach. It's this. Last call. Now, wait a minute. You're going, hey, that last call, that started in 22. Yes, it did. And guess what? It didn't work. They tried all the hype they could with their pitchman. What is Kuniskis? Kuniskis, the CEO of Dodge, who I think his entire job description is cheerleader. I don't see any other role for this guy. He doesn't have any products to manage. I mean, he doesn't. You have a Hornet that doesn't sell. You have a Durango that's on death's bed, and you have these things, the Chargers and Challengers that they stopped making the 31st of December. And now they're repushing them. We're in March. I'm doing this video as of March 19th, and they're doing a last call. Now, you're wondering, why are they doing last call again? Well, there seems to be a little problem here. Dodge Power Dollar rebates are back to liquidate excess Chargers and Challengers. Well, this was February 14th, but nothing much has changed. They're throwing cash on the hood of these cars. And like, here we got one for $3,700 back. They literally are rolling. And why are they doing this? Well, after all that hype machine, they now have a 477-day supply of Chargers and a 360-day supply of Challengers.
You serious?
And this is as of the middle of February. I think it actually has gotten worse. I don't know how when you stop making them, but I'm going to show you in my local market. I did a little search, and first we're going to look at the Challengers. Now, this is a pretty centralized Tampa zip code, and I searched 100 miles around, which you would do if you were looking for a car. You want to get a price. There's 1,180 Challengers in a 100-mile radius. Of that, 258 Scat Pack wide body and up. We throw in the RTs, just the regular RTs, the RT Scat Pack and the RT. We're at 942 performance models. They are not selling. Oh, what about the 4-door? Oh, the Charger thing, the Coronet. Well, you think that would be doing a lot better? No, no, it isn't. 1,091 of them are in my area, and if we add in all the performance models, we now have 554, about half, are performance models rotting on the lot. The last, the newest one built here would be built December 31st. So he built at least 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago, full 3 months, and they're not selling. Now, a part of the problem is interest rates went up. B, look at the price of these cars. A base Charger RT is 48 grand. I mean, no taxes. That's without taxes and fees. It's $48,000. I mean, an 8% interest rate really hurts it. Now, the other part is, shout out to the good guy out there, OC Motivator. I love his videos because he goes onto lots. He has stones. I don't have this type of stones. He goes out on lots and he looks at the markups, and these cars have been laying there 3-6 months and they're marked up $20,000. Usually it's like a Scat Pack up. It's marked up 20 grand. And somebody from the dealership comes over and he's like, well, why is this 20,000 over? Because that's market price, but it's been sitting here at least 5 months. Well, but it's market price. If it's not selling, that's not market price. So the second combination was, hey, they the dealers didn't help, the interest rates didn't help. It's kind of insane at this point to think that they had a marketing campaign for 18 months and these cars are not selling. And if I was a Dodge dealer, even though there's no such thing anymore, it's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Well, if I was, hell, it doesn't matter if that many products, I'd be terrified because my pipeline is dried up. What I have is what I have, but I can't sell it, and nobody wants what's coming. To give you an idea of where I think that the new Charger with the gas-powered motor, the only real car they're going to make, is going to lie, I think we're going to be somewhere in this, the Hellcat jailbreak. We're going to be somewhere in this range. Just because it seems like the HO motor is pretty expensive, because the cheapest vehicle, the cheapest Ram that you can get an HO in, not an SO, an HO, is limited, and that's $77,000. The HO is not available on any other model below that. So the Rebel can't get it. The Laramie can't get it. No model below the limited can get an HO Hurricane, which is telling me it's a pretty expensive motor to manufacture. Remember, it's completely different than the SO. So you're going to be somewhere in this range for that 2-door Charger. Maybe closer to 70, but that's a starting price without options in them. And it's also going to be 550 horsepower. So to use this as a comparison is pretty good, because I don't know what your insurance is on these, but I've priced what my insurance would be, and it's psychotic. And I'm not that young anymore, and I don't live in the city, and my insurance is psychotic on this if I wanted one of these. So I don't think it's a good thing. And the 4-door version of this thing is not going to be out till mid next year. And even that has a 420 horsepower engine in it, which is still more than the RT was. So you're not getting a break on it with it's not really a good base model, because, and I'm going to go over a whole thing of how model lineups work and how Stellantis doesn't understand that. But I find this very fascinating that now all of a sudden they're re-pushing Last Call, because the iron, or is it the tin? I think the tin is not moving on the lots. So once again, Dodge just just lost. So and Stellantis has no idea what to do to make Americans buy their products. Just wanted to kind of update you on that. This is so weird. It's just so weird. And on that absolute bombshell, no, not really. Um, we're going to bid adieu. If you got something from this, please like it. If you didn't, thank you for watching to this point. If you want to see more stuff on muscle cars, real muscle cars, or old classic cars, subscribe to this channel. I'll have some talk of the new stuff because it affects us all. And you can share this video because sharing is free. And as always, comment. I enjoy the comments. I do respond. I especially like people that have deep thoughts and make it a conversation. I always find those the best. So with that, remember, if you have a classic car or something that's kind of fun, take it out because you'll make someone's day, maybe even your own. And I'll catch you down the road.